I do believe that like God created the earth and all the people, but for evolution, I do think that species have adapted and stuff like that. So I don't completely disbelieve evolution. So I do believe in creationism and evolution. For evolution, I believe that it is the reason why we have such a diverse population and different things in the world today. For example, for hand sanitizer, it kills 99.9% of germs. Well, if you think about it, the 1.1% that survives is most likely going to be the strongest. So then it could grow stronger and stronger, and when it interacts with other foreign objects or bacteria, it can create new strains. So how we have today, there's always new discoveries coming out about new strains of viruses and different sorts of diseases that come out, and you think, well, it has to have started somewhere. So that's the reason for the changes and the new discoveries in different medical professions or just in people too. So for that, and then for creationism, I believe that overall you just have to have faith in something. So the opponent of someone with creationism would be the Big Bang Theory, and with that, I mean, theories all the time are proved wrong by other sources and everything, so it's hard to tell what is really true and what is false. So you just really have to, I guess, have a stronghold in your beliefs and faith, and that's the best way to determine if you believe in it or not. Okay, so I don't agree with the ruling for this because you should be allowed to present both sides. Evolution and creationism are both different viewpoints, and the students are allowed to make their own opinions based on their beliefs. Just because it's taught doesn't mean they have to believe it. So it kind of gives them all the options to choose from. So I do not believe with the ruling because you're not able, if you can't expand your knowledge on a topic, you're not able to make a true informed decision about it. So if you're told one way to think, you're not able to make a wise decision because you're only taught to think one way. You don't know about any other different circumstances that may surround in a situation. Also, it's kind of a biased way to think, because if you're told one way to think, then if everyone has the same idea, you don't have much controversy with it. So it's kind of without anyone being able to have a rebuttal against it, you're not able to really form enough knowledge on it to create a good argument for that certain belief, because if everyone just believes in one thing, then it doesn't really challenge you to be able to really prove it, to make it as true as it could possibly be. Okay, so I agree that with your proposal, because that would definitely reduce confusion and arguments that occur, especially with cases brought to court. It would automatically get rid of invalid cases, and they'd go to all this trouble to court and then be oh, well, that's not a substantial case. So that would definitely reduce confusion. Yeah, I agree, because then that way you have certain guidelines surrounding can kind of protect the way the school runs. It could be able to enforce the ability for teachers to teach as much as they possibly can, which is what school's all about. So as long as the teachers teach in a way that they don't get their beliefs sort of in the way of how they are teaching the kids, so that they're able to learn on a non-biased way, then I think as much as you can learn, the better it is for the students' development, and to be able to form their own opinions, to really write good essays, to be able to have that development of knowledge, which is beneficial in so many ways. Yeah, because it also all the drama and stuff can affect students' learning, and so anything to reduce confusion and arguments would be really great. Yeah, because the definition of what school is to learn, and it's not supposed to be directed towards one way. It's you're supposed to like expand your knowledge in as many ways as possible. That's the only way you're able to truly learn and to acquire information that's like important to you. So I definitely agree with the proposal. So yeah.